1 month has passed since the school jacking incident. I maintain that's a very strange name. World 3 net crime grows worse and the damage more serious daily. Peace didn't last long in the town of AC/DC. And it's morning. Literally me every morning. It's Saturday, let me sleep. Ah, you're right. Told ya. But remember, you have weekend class this week. Aw, man. I may have had to have gone to the American education system, but I never had to go to school on Saturday. Oh, Lan. Morning. Morning, Mom. What's wrong? Not feeling well? No, it's just the water's off, so no breakfast. What? But I'm hungry and thirsty. Well, there's not much your mom can do with no water. Yeah, but... Hey, you better get going or you'll be late. Alright already. I'm sure that's nothing. It's probably just a hiccup in the pipes or something. Hey, you're late. Sorry. Lan, did you have water this morning at home? What, you too? Yeah, I couldn't even wash my face this morning. Yuck. You can wash it when we get to school. I hope so. Well, so much for that idea. Hey, the pond! What if there's no water at school? Oh no, I hope not. Well, maybe it's just this neighborhood or something. I'm worried. I'm gonna go check. So thirsty. Oh, hi. I'm late again. Okay, it's not just us at least. Alright, let's go see what the deal is. As someone who very recently went a week without power or water, this kit's a little close to home. Hurry up. I don't know who you are. Why are you giving me orders? Man, you know where the toilet is? That is a good question. I don't know where the toilet is. Here are the stairs. You can't see them from here, though. There's no water, so you can't use it. This is not Breath of Fire 2, okay? I just don't know where the toilet is. Give me a break. Some of that water, but I'm tough. I'll make it. Morning, I need breakfast. You too, Lan? Yeah, me too. Can't use the bathrooms. Are they broken or worse? Why do people always have to fight? What is with you? Why is it every time I talk to you, you're having some weird existential crisis, Osaka? Don't tell anyone I told you, but the kid from B class is missing, and I smell a rat. Interesting. The plot thickens, or at the very least it congealed a little. It's a secret, okay? I'd like to begin homeroom. Teacher, we don't got water at my house. That grammar is atrocious. Be quiet, we're gonna talk about that in homeroom. Class, you all know that the town water has stopped. What? Miss Mari, do we know why? We're not sure, so we don't know when it will be fixed. Really? I'm afraid we'll have to cancel class for today. Alright! Wait, don't walk around too much, you'll get thirsty. Okay. What would they do in this kind of situation? I guess they really would have no choice but to shut it down. I'm okay now, but if you don't get water soon, wonder what the source of the problem could be. Gosh, it's almost like the game's already introduced us to where we need to go next. Water. That's the spirit. Let's see how much he's powered up since the last time we fought him. Yeah, this will be a good start. Let's all just size up the situation a little. Unlike a lot of the big navies, Gutsman does actually flinch. Go fig, right? Yeah, that'll do. Now, we can't rely on the strategy forever. In later games, he gets wise to this particular trick, and they do let him get a new attack to accommodate. Shockwave battle! I shouldn't have done that. My own bloody-minded persistence is what will get me killed in this game. Yeah, let's leave a random chance to win the day, shall we? Alright, Stone Man. I have made this the best case scenario for you. What's one hit? That's 100 right there. And that's game. We win. Sweet, got Gutsman too. Enjoy while you can. You're going down next time, Lan. No, I'm not. I'll happily take the upgrade. Yeah, that's more like it. I'll be back for 3 later. I bet if I didn't get hit, I might could have S-ranked that. Let's go home. Yeah, you said it. I'll take literally any excuse to not have to go into school. That wasn't there before. No, I don't want to know. I'm happy you're not knowing. Where'd that store come from? Well, this looks promising. You wanna some chips, huh? Matt, Higsby, your sentence makes no sense. Cannon E. A little late for that. Or E. Yeah, I'm kind of well beyond the need for any of these. No, I won't take you up on that barrier, though. That actually is a pretty useful defensive chip. Come again soon, okay? I was channeling Mr. Mackey. And a function I've been waiting for is I can also refight Numberman. Oh, she got Numberman data, huh? Go on, battle it? Yeah, sure. Making rare chips ain't easy, huh? Now, in some ways, Numberman is quite a bit stronger than he was. And in some ways, he is literally precisely the same. So I'm gonna set this up and see what happens. He might destroy it. Rats. Oh well. Remember everything I said about Numberman before? It's still pretty much true. He'll never move from his spot, despite not being a heavy navvy, and thus not really getting the benefit of, you know, indeed, being a big navvy. Oh, good. We're going to put this to good use right away. Now, like before, we only can launch Gutsman from the front. So he literally can only attack from that distance. Everything else, still more or less the same. He'll use mostly number die and time bombs to try to attack us, and you can't spawn them on any place that we're currently standing. I'm just going to get these out of my deck. Now, fun fact, this is the only game in the series where healing chips actually stop time. Now, what do I mean by stop time? Now, you see how everything just kind of pauses while that animation is playing? Yeah, that doesn't happen later in the series. Yeah, that should work nicely. A lot of these effects will stop being at all time-stopping as of MegaMan Battle Network 2. And I got Numberman's chip. Defeat is a result of a lack of skill, not lack of chips, huh? That's sagacious wisdom. You could be like a sensei or something. Oh yeah, here's a little Easter egg. Cool poster. Now, there's a particular thing here that I've been waiting for a very long time. And it's these two things. Chip Exchanger, where you give up either 3 or 10 chips from your let's see, what's the official word? Sack? I think they call it pack later in the game. But what we really want is this one right here. This blue, beautiful beauty right here. The Super Exchanger. Now, I'm gonna either cut this out or speed this part of the footage up, because I want to get some really good tools. So I'll catch up with you guys here in a second. Huh. That's interesting. Oh my. I love MegaMan Battle Network 1 and how completely imbalanced it is. Alright then. Really wants to give me some powerful hammers. That's pretty good, actually. Wow, okay. Alright, so much for that barrier chip. Oh, alright. You just have to give me one of the best chips in the game? I guess I'll oblige. Well, okay. I don't have words. Well, alrighty then. Now, I got some pretty good power-ups in that time. And before anyone rushes to the comment section and starts going, Snek, did you abuse RNG seeding in order to get the best chips in the game? No. Shut up. And you... So, we're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. No water here either. I'm a waterworks employee. I'm investigating here. Well, that kind of gives us an idea of where we should look next. See if Mitch want to buy some water. I'm worried about my little child. Man, you got mail. Turns out that missing kid from B class was kidnapped. Man, you have to help us look for him, okay? You better help, or I won't call your name in homeroom. Good luck. Yeah, yes. Buy some water here, fine, Denny, please. You know, I want to say something, but it will almost... This is the government. My throat's too dry to speak. I want to make some kind of joke about a disaster leading to people acting like stupid animals and not thinking their actions through, but it feels a bit on the nose. I'll be able to make some lunches tomorrow. It's Friday Newwood Man. He can't fight right now. That's bizarre. But whatever, we know where the waterworks are, so we're gonna go stick our head in. We're looking into the water shortage problem. Don't have any further business, please move along. In essence, that should be the end of our visit here, but we're an RPG protagonist. Why can't they do anything? I'm going home. So I'm going to be a little more persistent. Bring out whoever's in charge. Can't get milk for my baby. Please calm down. One of those back to normal. You and me both, Grandpa. We're working on it, we're working on it. Therefore, a check of the waterworks and net is needed. You're an official net battler, right? I understand. They don't tell us this, we're kind of left to infer it based on context, but official net battlers are kind of like a police force for net crime. If you could show me your ID card. Here. I see. Insert your ID card and use the elevator. The elevator will take you around the waterworks automatically. Thank you. What's a kid like you doing here? You're in my way. Yeah, whatever, Green Pants. What's his problem? You're a kid, you know. But wait, did you hear that? He's an official net battler. They fight net crime. I've heard of them before. They can net battle anywhere they want. Isn't that cool? Not like it stops us at all. Wonder what kind of net nabby they use. Who cares? Let's go check out the waterworks. Sorry to catch you waiting. Are you an official... no. It's not the water shortage. Go over there. Well, that avenue has failed us. So instead, let's go ask our dad for help. Okay, any work done with all this noise? Hello again, I'll set the program for your dad's floor. Dad, I am in desperate need of fatherly wisdom, and you're not here, of course. Find out the problem is if we could just get into the pump room. Not Ricari isn't here today either. Well, all the indirect routes have failed. Let's just try rushing the door. What's the worst that could happen? That elevator may only be used by staff members. I'm an official net battler, yes. I see your ID card. If you don't have your ID card, I can't let you in. Alright, that failed. You're not being super helpful right now, Mega. It's not like I'm totally stalling because the next dungeon is literally the worst in the game or something. That would be ridiculous. Welcome to Scilab. Use the power of science to improve our life. Ask water questions about the drought. That makes sense. No one here is saying anything else new except that they've noticed the drought has happened. Keep the elevators locked to keep out intruders. Use Scilab ID in order to use them. I only use these, but I guess IDs work on all elevators. Oh, there's an idea. If one ID is as good as any other, the lab smocks the ID says Dr. Ikari. Well, let's borrow this for a bit. Technically a crime, possibly a felony, but down to the lobby. No one's gonna notice. I mean, it's not like these things have security logs or anything like that. Let's go check out the pump room. You have a single mind on this one. There are a lot of kids here today. This water cooler is also broken. There's no water inside. Someone's bought all the drinks. What a jerk. Areas for construction matters. We didn't know anything about the water shortage. Machinery is further inside. Alright, let's go stick my head in. Hi. Go to the screen. It doesn't seem to hear you. He's thinking, staring at the screen. What are you doing here? This area is for staff only. AC/DC town's water supply stopped? Yeah, I know. Looks like he knows. Thank you, Mega. It seems to be a bug in the pump program. We're doing our best to remove the bug. It'll be fixed soon. Okay. Would have been bad if it were a World 3 scheme, but, well, things are coming down to tell us. Sure, no problem. As long as we're here, why don't you take a tour? You're inviting me to take a tour into a place I essentially had to commit a felony to enter. The computer that oversees the water filtration process. Can't jack into it. Staff roster is posted here. Everyone's here today. Well, with a crisis like this, that kind of makes sense. You don't mind if I just randomly plug my, essentially, laptop computer into your very, very precious government facility utility computer. That would have been so much better if I hadn't already gotten a bunch of those. Ah, that makes up for that barrier I bought, I guess. Time to put these new chips to the test, I suppose. Oh, what fun we're going to have. If you're wondering how I was able to get my hands on such broken chips, we work hard so you can drink clean water. It's specifically because Battle Network 1 has no check for what chips that the dispenser should and shouldn't give you. So you can get V3 versions of Summons chips of navis you haven't even encountered yet. My job is to control the purified water. Water is a source of life. Please don't waste it. That is sound advice. Busy right now. Talk to the boss, Dr. Freud. So if Freud works in the waterworks, someone ends up slipping on a wet floor. Is that a Freudian slip? This is the pump room. Bring water in from that there. The suction program seems to be bugged. Never had anything like this happen before. Okay, I'll admit ignorance. I've never been to a water treatment plant before. How to fix machines. Don't know nothing about computers. Would that be a real problem in, like, water? Like, would a pump really cause this big of an area-wide breakdown? Like, I legit don't know. Be very curious to see if there's any experts on the subject. This is the water filtering area. Water from the pump room is cleared here. No water is being pumped now. Now, I do know that I hear humming of machines, but running a pump with no water going through it is probably bad for its operation, as I understand it. So it's probably really bad on the equipment. Lan, doesn't something seem wrong? What? I mean, why would a net battler come to check out a bug? It's not just water that's missing, too. This isn't going to be easy to fix. I'm afraid so. Let's hide out and check the net once everyone leaves. Right. Good idea. Also, illegal. MegaMan is now an enabler. Now to find a place to hide. Well, there's only one place where the general public won't see me duck away. And since they don't bother to card or badge visitors, I can literally just use this place as my secret hideout and no one will know the difference. Nobody will come here, will they? That is right. Okay, let's hide out here a while then. Okay. Okay, it's 12. 12 midnight? Today's Saturday, everyone should be gone by now. Let's go. Noon? I don't understand. There's got to be something there I'm missing, because at least in America, quitting time's like nebulously between 4 and 6-ish. If you're starting your day in the morning. I don't know if that means everyone gets to leave at noon on Saturdays, or... there's another question for the comment section. There's a jackport. Jack in, MegaMan, transmit. Hey. Oh. What do you think you're doing here? Uh-oh. I got lost. I see. Well, you're not supposed to be in here, so go home. Got it? Yes. Good. I go home like a good little boy. Are we going home? You kidding? Let's do it. Jack in, MegaMan, transmit! I mean, we've already committed at least 2 or 3 crimes at this point, so what's a third? Funny, it's frozen here and there. There's no navies or programs anywhere. I say be debugging, but I smell a rat. Let's go see what's wrong with the water supply program. Roger. So, you know the gimmick for literally every ice-themed dungeon in the history of games? Yeah, that's the gimmick. I don't want you getting the idea that I dislike this dungeon. It's just that it's the worst dungeon in the entire franchise. I hate this dungeon, and so much of it can be attributed to a single room. Those of you who played this game before already know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to use save states to get through it, because not only do I need to get through it, there's a power-up program that I'm not going to come back for if I pass it. So I'm going to get the power-up program, and then we're going to hightail it out of here as fast as humanly possible, because I'm not wasting my or anyone else's time. And yes, that is part of the reason why I do not feel guilty at all about abusing Higsby's not number trader, that's a later game, why I don't feel bad for abusing Higsby's chip trader in the slightest. Who are you? That's no Waterworks Navi? It must be one of World 3's. What are you doing? You dare call me one of those World 3 lackeys? What is it, Proto-Man? Load! Load child, sir. I assume that he's saying Lord, and due to the strong technological theming, they made a slight mistransliteration error. But I assure you, this isn't the only time they make this exact same mistake in this exact same game. Also, Chod is a goofy name. You, from before. You again. You're not an official net battler. Are you lost? Do I look lost? Fine, but I am an official net battler, Eugene Chod. I'm sorry, that's like the world's least cool name. The anime tried to spice it up a bit by calling him Chod Blaze, but honestly, he's just as much of a tool there as he is here. This is my net navi, Proto-Man. Get in our way and we'll have to delete you, kid. You can't just delete people who get in your way. I can, easily at that, but I got work to do. Whatever, kid. Sir. I'll deal with you later. Watch out for World 3 agents, kid. What an attitude. Lan, getting mad would just make you thirstier. You're right. MegaMan, let's go. Hi. If you run water over ice, it will melt. You can walk over the melted ice, but not over water. If you jack out, the water will return, but the ice will not. Well, that gives us some kind of indication of what we're looking at least. So, what makes this sword so good? That. It's a 1x3 super slash that does tons of damage. The fact that Higsby's traders can give you the series of chips at all is fundamentally broken. In a playthrough not too long ago, Yutaku and I were going through this game. There's a friendly neighborhood navvy. It's a dead end from here, sorry. Yeah, alright. From Higsby's trader ended up giving us a whole bunch of those hero swords, the 200 damage ones. The handle is missing. Looks like it's broken. Let's worry about this one later. And yeah, they sort of trivialize the game. There's really nothing in the game that counters them in any meaningful way. So they're a little bit OP. The gimmick with them is they can only ever have 2 clouds active at the same time. So really, if you know where they are, you're not in any danger. I mean, basically. Now, how Numberman as a summons chip works is pretty simple. In fact, you've already seen it in a way. He rolls the dice, and it's multiplied by his version level. So that did 90 damage right there. Numberman by itself is not that powerful a chip. Numberman 3 can do some serious damage. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like I said, the chip trader has no check. So it doesn't matter if you fought the boss or not, they're available. Which is hilarious. I'm gonna try to get rid of that invisible ghost as fast as possible. Rain clouds are annoying, but not nearly as annoying as enemies who go out of their way to dodge. One point in rapid makes a world of difference, does it not? Like it or not, we have to turn that faucet off. Let's see how lucky I'll get. That's 2. And that's game. Since summons stop time, you can have insultingly short battle times in the result screen if you kill them with the summons. This part of the dungeon isn't too bad. This is not the maddening portion. The frustrating bit isn't here just yet. But it will come, and you will see why I hate it. Now, another thing I want to bring up is elemental powers are really broken in this game. Like, way more than they should be, and later games do correct this. But what makes the whole thing undeniably fascinating... Whoops. I hit before I could finish that ring. What makes the whole thing so fascinating is you can get to this point largely not even knowing they exist. I mean, sure, by now you would have found at least a couple, but not necessarily use them at any great length. Now, the reason I want to bring this to your attention is the game has only given small hints at the nature of the elemental table. I'm gonna hold off for that for now. There's a reason for it, and I'll explain later, but for now... But when you get to this point, it's really your first time in an elementally themed dungeon when you have access to an elementally themed chip. Or chips, as case may be. So, imagine a young Snek. Maybe some, I don't know, 20 years younger Snek, playing this game for the first time. And at this point, little Snek has played a lot of Pokemon. So, I get the general thrust that water should, by all accounts, be weak to lightning. So, logically, fire must be good against ice, right? Well, no. In MegaMan Battle Network, there is no difference between ice and water. So, yeah, to say I made a lot of mistakes in my first playthrough of the game would be underselling it quite a bit. Now, as I've been telling you this, you might have noticed the gimmick of this dungeon is really dumb and terrible. It's random guessing. That's the theme of this dungeon. It's random guessing. Because once you start sliding, you don't stop. So, you just have to brute force trial and error this dungeon till something goes your way. If you make a mistake and don't immediately see what's happening here, you're just going to keep doing it. You're just going to be stuck in perpetuity. I mean, I don't really need to explain to you why this is frustrating, right? This entire dungeon is a time sink. Something that will force the player to repetitiously exhaust every one of their options until none remain, and then they'll have the right answer. That's not fun. That's not good game design. And that's all this dungeon is. It will be a challenge of your patience, and nothing more. Now, the one interesting interlude we get here is these guys, the mini-bosses. They actually create and throw ice cubes. But I'm going to let luck determine just how much health they're actually starting this fight with. That's 2 hits. Alright, that's 1 down. And I'm not even giving them the chance to fight, because I hate this dungeon that much. I think this was the virus causing the net waterworks bug. Pretty easy, huh? I'll send you a fire shot. Melt the ice in the pump water supply program. Roger. Alright, I'm done here. Okay, come back to town and we'll see how the water is. So, you're thinking, Snek, you're definitely being a drama queen here. There's... No, it's not that big a deal. That last little leg of the dungeon, not that bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'll admit that. That first leg, not so bad. The mini-boss is tough, but manageable even if you don't have a broken deck. They just shoot ice cubes, and they block a little bit of your path, but they'll kind of smash their own ice cubes given time. Land, we have to go check the water. Let's check out the school pond. What a strange way of dealing with this, but... something is off. There's water, but it looks really nasty. Water, need water, says the guy walking out in the midday sun. Water, must drink. Huh? That water's bad. Ugh. Are you okay? Lan, yeah, he is dead. You've done it now, Chad. People are drinking the polluted water everywhere. The real problem is in the water filtering program. This is all your fault. I want to stop for just a moment and point out just how much I hate bureaucrats. They sat around and did literally nothing. We went in, we fixed the problem, and now that it turns out there's another problem compiling that first problem that they didn't fix, and they also didn't fix this problem, he's saying it's our fault. I just want that to sit in the air while the rest of this mission unfolds. Now stay out of my way, okay? Nothing personnel, kid. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's not your fault, MegaMan. Let's go back. What? We can't give up now. Let's fix this problem for good.